Imagine a luxury sedan that looks like it belongs in a presidential motorcade, but is designed to challenge the biggest names in the premium automotive world. The new 2026 Hongqi H9 is here to prove that luxury doesn't always have to come from Germany, and this flagship sedan may be one of the most interesting alternatives in its class. Hi everyone, welcome back to Motor Zone YouTube channel. Today, we're taking a closer look at the new 2026 Hongqi H9, a car that combines dramatic styling, executive-level comfort, advanced technology, and serious road presence into one impressive package. Hongqi has built its reputation around premium vehicles with a strong connection to Chinese automotive heritage, and the H9 sits right at the center of that philosophy. It's large, sophisticated, unmistakably different, and designed to make an entrance wherever it goes. Let's start with the exterior, because the first thing you notice about the H9 is its presence. This is not a sedan that tries to disappear into traffic. The H9 has been designed to look important. Its long body, low roofline, wide stance, and carefully sculpted surfaces give it the proportions of a true executive luxury car. At the front, Hongqi gives the H9 an imposing face dominated by its signature grille. The grille is tall, wide, and visually powerful, with vertical elements that emphasize the height of the front end. It gives the car an instantly recognizable identity, while the Hongqi emblem running down the center of the hood adds an extra touch of elegance. The lighting design is equally impressive. Slim LED headlights create a modern appearance, while carefully integrated daytime running lights give the H9 a distinctive nighttime signature. The lighting elements are not simply there for visibility, they are part of the car's personality. When the H9 approaches from a distance, you can immediately tell that this isn't an ordinary sedan. Move toward the side, and the proportions become even more impressive. The H9 has a long wheelbase and a stretched silhouette that communicates luxury before you even open the door. The roof flows smoothly toward the rear, creating a fastback-inspired profile while still maintaining the classic three-box sedan shape. The flush-style door handles, depending on specification, help keep the bodywork clean and modern. Large alloy wheels fill the wheel arches nicely, with premium designs that complement the car's executive character. The wheels aren't just about appearance either. Their size and design contribute to the planted stance of the H9, making the vehicle look stable and confident from every angle. The rear continues that premium theme. The taillights stretch across the rear with a sophisticated lighting signature, while the trunk design remains clean and elegant. Chrome accents, sculpted surfaces, and integrated exhaust details help create a balanced appearance without making the car look overly aggressive. And that's one of the most interesting things about the H9. It doesn't need huge wings, exaggerated air vents, or extreme styling to attract attention. Its presence comes from its proportions, details, and confidence. Park it next to a conventional sedan, and the H9 immediately looks like the more expensive car. But the real story begins when you open the door. Inside, the 2026 Hongqi H9 aims to deliver an experience that feels closer to a luxury lounge than a traditional driver's cabin. The interior is designed around comfort, technology, and an unmistakable premium atmosphere. The first thing you notice is the amount of space. Because the H9 is a large executive sedan, passengers benefit from generous legroom, especially in the rear. And that's important because Hongqi clearly understands that the H9 is not only designed for someone who wants to drive, it is also designed for people who want to be driven. The rear seats can offer a particularly impressive experience, depending on trim and market specification. Comfortable seating, generous legroom, premium materials, and available luxury features can transform the rear cabin into a relaxing private space. Up front, the dashboard has a clean and technology-focused appearance. Multiple digital displays create a modern cockpit, while the center infotainment screen gives the cabin a high-tech character. The exact equipment can vary depending on market and trim, but the overall concept is clear. The H9 wants to compete with established luxury sedans through technology as much as traditional craftsmanship. The infotainment system provides access to navigation, media, vehicle settings, connectivity, and other digital functions. A digital instrument cluster keeps important driving information directly in front of the driver, while additional screens help reduce the need to rely on physical controls. But Hongqi hasn't completely abandoned physical controls, and that's a good thing. In a luxury car, the best interiors usually combine digital technology with tactile controls that are easy to operate while driving. The materials are another major part of the H9 experience. Soft touch surfaces, leather or leather-like upholstery, metallic accents, decorative trim, and carefully designed details create the kind of environment you expect from a premium vehicle. Ambient lighting can also add to the atmosphere, especially at night. Close the doors, and the outside world starts to disappear. That sense of isolation is one of the biggest advantages of a large luxury sedan. The H9 is engineered to provide a calm, comfortable environment where you can cruise for hours without feeling exhausted. The seats are designed with long-distance comfort in mind, and higher specifications can bring features such as heating, ventilation, massage functions, and electrically adjustable seating. These features may sound like luxury extras, but in a car of this size and class, they become an important part of the overall experience. Technology also plays a major role in safety. Depending on the market and configuration, the H9 can offer advanced driver assistance systems designed to help with functions such as adaptive cruise control, lane assistance, parking, collision warnings, and surrounding vehicle monitoring. That means the H9 isn't simply trying to impress you with leather and screens. It is also attempting to create a smarter and more relaxing driving environment. There's also something special about the way Hongqi approaches the design. While many luxury manufacturers focus heavily on minimalist interiors, Hongqi keeps a certain sense of traditional elegance. You get modern digital technology, but the cabin still feels formal and luxurious rather than looking like a giant tablet mounted on a dashboard. And then there's the rear cabin. For business users, executives, or families who prioritize comfort, this could be one of the H9's biggest selling points. The long body creates a spacious environment, and the rear seating area can feel more like a first-class passenger compartment than the back seat of a regular sedan. Now, let's talk about what happens when you press the accelerator. The 2026 Hongqi H9 is offered with different powertrain configurations depending on the market, with turbocharged gasoline engines forming the foundation of the lineup. One of the familiar engine options in the H9 family is a 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, while higher specifications have been associated with more powerful turbocharged engines in certain markets. Depending on configuration, output can reach roughly the mid-200 horsepower range, giving the large sedan enough muscle for confident acceleration. Exact horsepower, transmission, and performance figures can vary by market, so buyers should always check the local specification before making a decision. But numbers only tell part of the story. The H9 is not designed to behave like a lightweight sports sedan. Its mission is different. It wants to deliver smooth, effortless performance while keeping the cabin comfortable. Step on the accelerator, and the turbocharged engine provides strong mid-range response. The automatic transmission is designed to prioritize smoothness, shifting without creating unnecessary drama. That makes the H9 especially appealing for highway cruising and long-distance journeys. The steering is tuned more toward comfort than aggression, and the suspension works to keep the large sedan composed over imperfect roads. Instead of constantly reminding you about the road surface, the H9 attempts to filter out bumps and vibrations before they reach the occupants. That's exactly what you want from an executive luxury sedan. At higher speeds, the long wheelbase helps give the car a stable and planted character. On the highway, the H9 can settle into a relaxed cruising rhythm, allowing the driver and passengers to enjoy the quiet cabin. Acceleration should be strong enough for everyday driving, merging onto highways, and overtaking slower traffic, while the car's overall character remains refined rather than sporty. Fuel efficiency, of course, depends heavily on the engine, transmission, vehicle weight, driving conditions, and specification. A large luxury sedan is never going to match a small economy car, but turbocharging and modern transmission technology can help balance performance and fuel consumption. And this is where the H9 becomes interesting. You're getting a large luxury sedan with a distinctive design, a premium interior, advanced technology, strong turbocharged performance, and a brand that is increasingly trying to establish itself beyond China. The biggest challenge for Hongqi isn't necessarily building an impressive car. The bigger challenge is convincing international buyers that Hongqi deserves to sit alongside established luxury brands. And the H9 makes a strong argument. It has the visual drama of a flagship sedan, the interior space expected from an executive car, and the technology needed to compete in a modern luxury market. More importantly, it doesn't simply copy one specific competitor. Hongqi gives the H9 its own identity. That identity starts with the iconic front grille and continues through the lighting, body proportions, interior design, and driving experience. So, is the new 2026 Hongqi H9 worth paying attention to? Absolutely. If you want a luxury sedan that looks different from the usual European choices, the H9 deserves a place on your shortlist. It offers a combination of presence, comfort, technology, and value that makes it a fascinating alternative. It may not have the same global heritage as Mercedes-Benz, BMW, or Audi, but that could also be part of its appeal. The H9 is not trying to be another German luxury sedan. It is trying to create its own definition of premium travel. And honestly, that makes it more interesting. The 2026 Hongqi H9 shows how quickly the luxury car landscape is changing. Automakers from China are no longer competing only on price. They are bringing sophisticated designs, advanced technology, premium interiors, and increasingly confident engineering to the global market. The H9 is a perfect example of that transformation. From the moment you see its imposing front grille to the moment you settle into its comfortable cabin, the car delivers a sense of occasion. And when the turbocharged engine gets moving, it proves that this sedan isn't just about looking expensive. It has the performance and refinement needed to make every journey feel special. So, what do you think about the new 2026 Hongqi H9? Would you choose this bold Chinese luxury sedan over a Mercedes-Benz E-Class, BMW 5 Series, or Audi A6? Let us know your opinion in the comments. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Motor Zone, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest car reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.